For this project, we will need little size 10 crochet cotton in whatever color you want your little light bulbs to be in, a size 6 crochet hook, a little pair of scissors, a little needle, and just a little piece of scrap yarn to use as a stitch marker. It's not totally necessary, but it's helpful. And of course, get as many colors as you would like to make all of your bulbs different colors if you would like. And we'll also be using the color of the bottom of the bulb in just a little bit later in this video, but right now you just need the bulb color, the main color. So we're going to start out with a magic circle. So crisscross here, 2 stripes here. We're going to take our needle and go under both little loops, pull it under, and then lock our magic circle. And we can pull our fingers out. Now in this magic circle, we're going to first chain 1. Now we're going to do a single crochet, half double crochet, 2 double crochets, there's 1, here's 2, now another half double crochet, single crochet, now half double, now double, and now half double. Now we're going to pull our magic circle most of the way closed. And now I'm going to slip stitch into my very first single crochet. There we go. So slip stitch, whoop. Now I can pull my magic circle the rest of the way closed. I just find it's easier to slip stitch into that first single crochet if it's not all the way closed first. Okay, now we're working on our second round. You're going to chain 1, and we're going to do 2 single crochets in the same place that we just did that first little slip stitch. See if I can see it here. Oh, okay, so there's 1 and 2. Now in the next one, we're going to do 2 single crochets. 1, 2. Now in the next one, we're going to do half double crochet and double crochet. So here's a half double and a double. Next, we're going to do a double and a half double. Oh dear. Double, and a half double. All right, now at this point, I'm gonna stop for just a second because this is what I need my little marker here for. So I'm gonna find where I just did half double, 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 half double. I'm gonna mark those 2 doubles right in the middle because that is where I'm going to be putting the stitches when we put the black part of the bulb on. So I'm just going to mark them. You don't have to, but I just find it so much easier when you're putting it all together if you already have those stitches marked. So there we go. I've just got a little piece of string through those, oh, get this out of the way, through those two, if you can see that, so that when I'm putting the next part on, it's just so much easier. All right, moving on. So we've just done half double double and then double half double. Now in the next one, we're going to do 2 single crochets, and then in the next one, 2 single crochets and 2 single crochets. So we're just doing that 3 times in these next 3 stitches. So here's single crochet and single crochet in this one. And then next we'll do single crochet and single crochet in this one. And then in the next one, single crochet, whoa, and single crochet. And then in the next one, we're going to do half double, double, and half double, all in that same one. So half double, double, and half double. And then in the very last one, we are just going to do 2 single crochets. So there's 1, and there's 2. And now we're going to slip stitch into the very first single crochet of this round, just like that. Now we can snip our end, and we're going to take our yarn needle and weave in our ends. So let's grab our little yarn needle and weave these little ends into our little light bulb. And once you have repeated that, so that you have 2, we are ready to grab our next color. And this is what we will use for the bottom of the light bulb. So I am going to pick up my first little light bulb, and I'm going to stick my needle right in where the first of the 2 double crochets is marked. And then I can go ahead and pull that marker stitch out because I can already see where I am. So I see the stitch I'm working in and the next stitch I'm going to be working in. So now with this, I'm just going to draw up a little loop. And then I'm going to chain 2. So 1, 2, and in this same space, and I'm going to crochet on top of this end here so I can cover it up. But in this same space, I'm going to do a half double crochet. And then in the next space, also crocheting on top of this end. So on the next little stitch, I'm going to do 2 half double crochets. So there's 1. And there's 2. And that is all. Now, scissors, we can snip our ends. And now we want to weave in this other end. And I like to grab my needle and pull this end through the bottom of the stitches going the opposite way. All right, now let's pull this through. And now, so this one has been pulled through and this one was crocheted over, so now we can snip both of them. A little snip right there. And now we are ready for our little earring hooks for this one. So you can grab any kind you like. I just got these little silver ones that have a little tiny silver bead because I thought they'd be kind of cute and sort of Christmassy, like a little silver Christmas ball. I'm just gonna open it up slightly. And now my light bulb is face down so that it will be face up to the front of the earring. So just make sure that you've got it lined up right. And all I'm gonna do is find the space in between the little chain 2 half double crochet and then half double, half double. I'm gonna find like a little space in between them. So just the most center point of your earring. And that is where we're going to be slipping this little part of the earring hook. Just like that. And then once you've got it on there, you just want to close your little wire back up. And your little earring is all set. Oh, these are so cute. And then we just want to, of course, repeat that for our other adorable little light. So I'm gonna just put my little hook in where that first little double crochet is, and then I can pull my yarn out because I can already see where it is. Now I'm just going to grab this and draw up my loop, and then I do the chain 2, 1, 2, crocheting on top of my end yarn. I do a half double crochet in that same space. And then in the next space, I'm going to do 2 half double crochets. And there's 1. And there's 2. And now we can snip our yarn, pull out our loop. We can go ahead and weave this little end in through the bottom of the stitches going the opposite direction. I can thread this needle and then pull this on through. You can see that this is a pretty quick project to make, so this would be really fun to make if you work with friends in an office, or you can all wear cute like festive holiday things. This would be fun, or to make for your family and friends at your next little holiday gathering. They go together really easily and really quickly. So now again, I'm just grabbing my earring wire, opening it up and making sure that my light bulb is facing the right way and finding the space in between, like the centermost space. So it's kind of in between those center 2 half double crochets. Just hook it on there and then close up our little earring wire. And there's our other little light bulb earring. Oh my goodness, I think those are so cute, you guys. There we go.